Hello and welcome to the Workouts for Older Men podcast. I'm 𝗵𝗲𝗋. I'm glad you're here. I'm flattered that you're here. There is so much fitness information on social media and on the entire internet, but I don't have to tell you that. There is so much information that there are a lot of smart, hardworking older men who have a tough time figuring what's good fitness information and bad fitness information. So if that's you, you're not alone. I'm flattered that you've taken the time to listen to me with so many choices. I will not let you down. I have another short message for you today as you strive to have not just a better body, but a better overall quality of life. Today, I want to talk about the reality of fitness influencers and social media advice for older men. As someone who has been in the fitness industry for over 36 years, I've seen countless fitness influencers come and go. The landscape of fitness advice, especially on social media, has become more cluttered and confusing, particularly for older men who lead busy, productive lives. With so much information out there, it's essential to sift through the noise and understand what truly matters. So, let's talk about the overzealous approach of younger influencers. Many of the younger fitness influencers today are incredibly passionate about what they do, and that passion is commendable. They dive headfirst into every aspect of fitness, believing that every minute detail matters, whether it's the timing of your pre-workout, the exact combination of supplements, or the necessity of separating your cardio and strength training by 12 hours. They're doing everything in excess, driven by the belief that all these things are crucial for success. This enthusiasm often leads them to share an overwhelming amount of advice, most of which is impractical and unnecessary for older men with demanding lives. The truth is, while their information might be directionally sound, it's rarely applicable to someone who's juggling a career, family, and other responsibilities. The sheer volume of advice can make it difficult for you to differentiate what's essential from what's just noise. Now, I want to explain the evolution of fitness knowledge. Fitness is a journey. And over time, experienced individuals like myself come to realize what truly matters and what doesn't. Many influencers, especially those who have been in the game for a while, eventually understand that not every detail is critical. But this evolution takes time, and in the early stages, they often preach what they believe is important because it worked for them during their most obsessive phases. For someone who's older and has a busy life, following the advice of these influencers can be overwhelming and counterproductive. You don't have the luxury of spending hours on intricate fitness rituals that might yield minimal benefits. What you need is effective, straightforward advice that fits into your lifestyle. Now let's talk about the pitfalls of standing out online. In the age of social media, it's not enough to have solid, reliable information. To gain attention, influencers often feel the need to present something unique or controversial. This can lead to the promotion of extreme or outlandish views, like claiming that oatmeal is the worst thing you can eat, or that a certain exercise technique is the only way to train effectively. These opinions are often born out of a desire to be special, unique, and different, rather than being based on sound, practical advice. This approach can be misleading, especially for older men who are trying to navigate the sea of fitness information. It's easy to get caught up in these extreme views, but it's important to remember that just because something sounds new or different doesn't mean it's better. In fact, if someone has 20 strategies that are the direct opposite of anything you've heard, that should be a red flag. I want to take the time now to explain the importance of experience and longevity. What separates the true experts from the temporary influencers is experience and the ability to endure in this industry. I've been in this game for 36 years, and I've seen thousands of influencers rise and fall. Surviving in this industry requires more than just passion. It requires a deep understanding of what works and what doesn't, gained through years of trial and error. When I give advice, it's not based on the latest trend or a desire to stand out. It's based on decades of experience, working with countless men who are in the same stage of life as you. I understand the challenges you face, and I know what works for men who have busy, productive lives. The strategies I share are practical, time-tested, and most importantly, sustainable. Let's focus on solutions now and talk about navigating the fitness information overload. The fitness information overload on social media is real, and it can be daunting to figure out what's worth paying attention to. My advice to you is to seek out voices that have stood the test of time, those who have been in the industry for decades and have helped people like you achieve real, lasting results. Remember, fitness doesn't have to be complicated. Focus on the basics that work. And don't get caught up in the noise of overly complex or extreme advice. If something sounds too good to be true or completely contrary to what you've learned over the years, approach it with caution. In conclusion, while there are many passionate and well-meaning fitness influencers out there, their advice is often not suitable for older men with busy lives. Stick with what's proven, practical, and sustainable. Your time is valuable, and your fitness routine should enhance your life, not complicate it. So, that's going to do it for this Workouts for Older Men podcast episode. Thanks for listening. If you need help getting more focused on your health, fitness, and life, reach out to me for one-on-one coaching. My phone number is in the description of this podcast. Call or text me today. Go to 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗱 and get my audiobook today, Age Optimization System. 5 shifts to build more muscle, lose more body fat. For optimal health, fitness, and longevity. You'll gain invaluable insights into the 5 most common mistakes that sabotage men's fitness efforts. These are the critical missteps I've identified through coaching hundreds of men one-on-one. Without understanding these, many continue to struggle. Go to 𝗵𝗲𝗶𝗱 and get my audiobook, Age Optimization System, today. And remember to make it your goal that when a younger man sees you, he no longer fears getting older, and live with a sense of urgency. We have to when we're a little older. We have more time behind us than we do in front of us. Have an awesome day.